Welcome back to Spoiler Free Wrestling, everyone. And Jerry Lawler has recently made comments regarding the ongoing investigation into the death of his son, Brian Christopher. Now, Christopher is reported to have committed suicide by hanging this summer while being held in prison on a DUI charge the month prior. The Lawler family doubts the official cause of Christopher's death, however. Now, Jerry Lawler told local Memphis News recently he's at the point where he might start hoping to issue subpoenas to get local law enforcement talking and to get some answers to the family's questions regarding Christopher's death. So here is what Lawler said to local Memphis recently. In the words of my attorney, there's so much smoke that has come out of the Boulevard jail that there's got to be a fire somewhere. If we can help unearth that, then maybe things will change and it'll be better for some people down the line. Now, regarding his doubts as to the officially ruled cause of Christopher's death, Lawler spoke to local Memphis 24 this summer and expressed his doubts. He said, "It just doesn't pass the smell test. We've received literally countless calls, text messages from people, actual eyewitnesses that were in the jail and saw things that happened on the actual day that Brian died that now has opened up a new can of worms. It just doesn't seem like it was a suicide." So some of the disputed parts of the official ruling of Christopher's death includes the pictures of Christopher after he had died and marks on his neck. As well as there are rumors that as many as 20 different jailhouse cameras were inoperable during the time when Christopher died. So the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation did announce shortly after Christopher's death that they were looking into it. And here are some more quotes from Jerry Lawler regarding his doubts of the officially ruled cause of his son's death. And he said these earlier this summer. He said, "We've been contacted by inmates that were in the jail with Brian who said they don't believe what was told is exactly what happened." He said, "Then I probably shouldn't say any more. This investigation is going to be ongoing and it may take a long time to get all of this sorted out." Now, Lawler did make some comments on his Dinner with the King podcast back in August, and these were transcribed by WrestleZone. Lawler said, "I know that everything that was reported said that Brian committed suicide by hanging himself, and now since that time, I have serious doubts that that actually happened. Things that right now we're not at liberty to discuss. Some of the parts about it. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is conducting their own investigation as to what happened, and it's still an ongoing investigation at this time. Once they finish that, they will report to the Attorney General in Hardin County, unfortunately. That's the same place the jail and the sheriff, I don't know. To me, it all seems like the good old boys network, basically. That's what goes on up there in Hardin County. It's very frustrating." So Lawler, again, the most recent news is he told local Memphis News that if they can't start getting some answers sooner, that subpoenas are going to start to be handed out. So we'll keep you up to date with everything going on in terms of the investigation into Brian Christopher's death. I just want to thank everybody for supporting this YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button to make sure you're not missing out any news or reports from Spoiler Free Wrestling.